Okay, so now you need to do 5.6 linear equations review, mixed practice number 1. And as we look at this, we see the first question is going to be which of the following does not describe the slope of a line, and make sure you put your answers and then upload a photo of your work. This one does not require a lot of work, so you can tell a phrase as to justifying your answer. So the first one says which one is not the describe of a slope of a line, and we remember in science that the line is rise over run, and we learn it by the equation that we practiced in the linear equation review, which was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we're doing the difference in the y's divided by the difference in the x's. So which one of these does not represent that? Then I'm going to go over to number 5 since it's already on here. Find the slope of the line represented by the following equation. So we want this equation to kind of be in the format that we're used to, which is y equals mx plus b. Remember that this is the slope, where the slope is. So let's try and arrange that line to look like that, or that equation to look like that. So we're going to subtract 3x from this side, subtract and bring it over here. So we're going to have negative 5y equals negative 3x plus 10. And now we need to solve for y. So we've got to get rid of this negative 5. So we're going to divide negative 5 from both sides, leaving us at y is (3/5) x plus 10 divided by negative 5 is negative 2. So what is your slope of your line? Okay, so now let's look at the next group. This one says find the slope of the line represented by the following equation, y equals 4. And so if you were to draw this out, where y cross the axis, where y is 4, then your slope is 0. You don't really have a slope. It stays horizontal. So number 3, find the slope of a line passing through 4, 4, and negative 4, 6. So let's call this x1, x2, y1, y2, and there do your formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So you're going to plug it in, 6 minus 4 over negative 4 minus 4, and what do you get? Number 6, a line has a slope of 2/7 through which 2 points could this line pass? So basically, I just calculate, okay, I'm going to do my subtraction of my y's over my subtraction of my x's. So that's my first one, or let's just double check to make sure. Let's do our y's first. 3 minus 5 over negative 5 minus 2. This is, minus a negative 2. So this is going to be a positive 3. Okay, or try the next one. And you just keep going, you keep just testing it out. So number 7, find the slope of a line passing through -2, 1, and 5, 7. So you're going to calculate. So we're going to subtract our y's. What's the difference in our y's? Divided by the difference in our x's. Okay, so as you look over number 4, your x is 17. So as you put your stuff here and you move on down until you finally get to number 17, your line looks like this, and a vertical line doesn't have a slope, or your slope is undefined in that vertical line. Then you look at the next one. In the graph below, what is the slope of the line? You need to find 2 points on the line and calculate your slope. So it crosses over here at over 0, down -2, and it crosses, I would say, right here, which is over 2, up 2. It's kind of hard to see. I'm assuming that's 2. And then what I like to do is just calculate it. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So these are my changes in y's. Over my changes in x. Where 2 plus 2 is 4 over 2 minus 0 is 2. So solve 4 divided by 2. Your slope is 2. Number 12, you do the same thing. You find 2 points on the line. Looks like it crosses the line at 0 here, so that's a great point to use. And it crosses the line at over 4, down negative . Okay, number 9, find the slope of the line represented by the following equation. This is super easy because the slope is identified there as -4. Number 10, find the slope of the line passing through 9 minus 2 and 3 minus 4. So do your change in y over your change in x. Plug it in. 4 minus a -2, 3 minus 9, so that's 6 over -6, so your answer is -1, because 6 divided by -6 is 1. Ted poured water into a jar at a constant rate. The table below shows the height of the water, h inches. After t seconds, what rate did he fill the jar? So if you just look at this, you say, okay, well, if in 3 seconds he did 6, that means every second he's going 2 inches. So there's 1 second, 2 seconds he does 2 inches, 3 seconds he does 2 inches. So after 3 seconds, you have 2, 4, 6. He was 6 inches. So every inch, he goes two inches every second. Okay, we already did number 10. So, what is the slope-intercept form of the equation of the line that passes through negative 672 and 20, negative 32? So you're going to set it up. Let's subtract our y-intercepts. This time I'm going to make this y2 and this one y1. So 72 minus a negative 32 over negative 6 minus 20 equals, so that's going to be 104 over negative 26. And I can simplify that. I know I can because these are both even numbers. So the first thing I did was try to divide 104 by 26, and I got 4. So your slope is negative 4. So we're going to put that in over here. Y equals negative 4x. And in the equation, 6x minus 4y equals 9. What is the x-intercept? Like we did before, you have to solve for y.